received this Sitz Bath from the brand to try out and explain to you how to use this. First thing to note is it does come with a bag to store it in. It also comes with instructions to help you understand how to use it. I actually understand the importance of using a Sitz Bath. This one is different than the ones I've had in the past because it has this little bulb syringe with a suction cup and this spout that you just place in the bottom of the Sitz Bath. Just put downward pressure on the Sitz Bath to completely open it. And you just want to feed the tube through the top hole there and through one of the holes in the back. And then press the tube down in those little spaces that are meant to hold the tube. Connect your tubing to your spout and you should be ready to go. One thing to note, it may or may not fit well on top of your toilet seat, and it is meant to be sitting on the rim of the toilet. You can use this whichever way works best for your toilet. You'll just have to try out whichever way works best. But you normally want to put this on the rim of the toilet. You will not be able to sit in your toilet seat, most likely because the seat will probably crimp the tube. So just be sure to clean your toilet rim before doing your Sitz Bath. Be sure that your hoses are all placed in the right spots so that there's no problem while you're trying to use your Sitz Bath. And you want to place the hottest water that you can tolerate or the recommended temperature that your doctor prescribes. And as you can see here, those holes are meant to be overflow. So depending on your toilet seat, if you decide to place this on top of your toilet seat, the water needs to be able to go back down into the toilet. So for this use case, I'm going to place the Sitz Bath on the rim of the toilet. It probably should be used anyway. And as you can see, the splashing makes sure that the water goes back into the toilet without a big mess. So one thing I want to note about this is if you just squeeze the bulb, it's basically forcing air through the tube and it's going to create the little fountain effect. But if you really want a little bit more pressure or the water to go a little bit higher, you can hold your finger over this hole and it's going to fill the tube up with a little bit more water so that when you squeeze it, it actually forces water through the tube first, and it does allow it to go a little bit farther than just the air alone. It's also a little bit quieter. And of course, the harder you squeeze the bulb, the more you're going to get that water onto the surface that needs the relief. Great for hemorrhoids, childbirth, episiotomies from childbirth, post-op, and many other uses. When you're all done, you just drain the water back into the toilet through the little holes there in the back. Wipe it dry, leave it out to dry as well before putting it away, and then just collapse it down and place everything back in the bag to store away.